What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. I've got one today from Kino Lorber Studio Classics. If you're not familiar with that line, they put out a ton of really cool older catalog titles with new HD transfers and a bunch of extras normally. Today I'm talking about the Neptune Factor. This is a 70s sci-fi underwater movie. It's about a underwater research lab that's where they do different experiments and monitor underwater earthquakes. And of course, being that they're monitoring underwater earthquakes, there is an underwater earthquake, and the entire lab falls into a crevice, and it looks like everybody's dead. But the crew members who survive decide they're not just going to let their friends, die down in the crevice. So, led by Ernest Borgnine, one of my favorite actors, they get together a rescue mission. But obviously they can't just get down there because of the depths. So they have to rely on an experimental submarine, which is being lent to them, and the people who are lending it are not happy that it's being used for this. In essence, they just want to wash their hands of it, really, because they don't want to risk this expensive submarine. So Ben Gazzara is the pilot of the submarine. They go down into the crevice. They encounter all kinds of weird shit. They encounter just an underwater lost world almost of giant fish, just giant eels, all kinds of just giant, fishery, if that's a word. And then eventually it just comes around to, will they find them? There's a whole lot of drama because the people that are above ground or above the water do not want this mission to proceed because it's too dangerous and they don't want to lose the equipment, especially. But then there's also the people that are still alive that are doing the rescue mission. Whereas the people that are in the submarine want to complete the mission at all costs, except for Ben Gazzara, who flip-flops constantly on what he wants. The movie is pretty fun. I like anything with Ernest Borgnine. He's one of my favorite actors. He's over-the-top, gruff, but lovable, as always. He's pretty much just Ernest Borgnine in this one. Ben Gazzara is a lot of fun, too, because he's the kind of guy who is this, business guy, and he's like, look, I work for the company, and I'm not taking this any lower than here. We've never tested it below this depth. And Ernest Borgnine's like, come on, buddy. And he's like, oh, okay, let's do it. So it's kind of goofy in that way. But it's really fun. I think the main draw here, unless you're an Ernest Borgnine fan like myself, the main draw is the special effects, which is just goofy, silly stuff. It's got just real fish that are shown from, forced perspective and matting and stuff like that. I think it looks really cool. I think it's a lot of fun to watch. Then there's also some actual creature effects, the giant eels are a big part of it. It's just goofy. It looks like most of it was filmed inside of an aquarium, but I just think it's really cool. But I'm partial because I really like cheesy special effects, and I really like Ernest Borgnine. The Blu-ray from Kino Lorber Studio Classics. The transfer looks amazing. It looks super clear, super crisp. Details fantastic. It almost looks like a brand new movie, to be honest. That's also got audio commentary track, isolated score, featurettes, trailers, TV spots, all that stuff. So it's a loaded disc, man, and it's a pretty good price, too. You can get it anywhere that sells movies, Amazon, wherever. I would recommend this to anybody who likes 70s sci-fi. I actually really like 70s sci-fi because when you look at the control panels and the different vehicles and stuff, there's all these cool lights and switches, and it's all just really cool to me. I like that Frankensteining of old school tech to make things look futuristic, and I just think it's really cool, and it's something that really draws me into a movie. And this movie has a lot of that. So if you're a fan of 70s sci-fi, Ernest Borgnine, or you just like old school special effects, I would check out this movie. If you like this review, make sure to check out my website, markfusion.com. I've got hundreds and hundreds of reviews there, new ones every day. If you want to know what I've got coming up, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at markfusion. If you want to see me play video games, you can come talk to me about movies there as well. I'm on there as Mark Fusion as well. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll have another one up soon.